I figured it wouldn't hurt for me to just try to stream before my potential raid if we have power by then. We'll see. All right, there's Red up. I'm just getting all my platforms up and then I'll do social media posts. But it's good to see you too, Jeffy. I didn't want to invest in like a whole ass Ironman run, but I figured doing like retro YOLO stuff would be fine for today. Okay, so there's that, there's that, there's that. I've heard all kinds of mixed reports right now. Some from like, it sucks, but it's bearable, to, oh my gosh, this shit sucks right now. So we'll see. I figured some good music would help though. But yeah, I'm just posting social media stuff and then we'll get started. Hello. Pig, has it started near you yet? Hasn't started here yet. All right. Need my Discord. That should take care of everything. I also have retro achievements enabled. They're not my main focus, but I do have them enabled, so I should be getting achievements today too. I don't expect to finish a run of this today. I'm just mostly practicing this, and then we might go to another game if my hands get tired. All right. I've considered also doing an easy mode over normal, but I feel like normal is always like a good way to pick for something like a YOLO. Hey y'all. Yo, Pika, thanks for streaking. No, you shouldn't be streaking in the cold. You should be keeping warm. Because our HVAC unit's old in our building, our landlady even told us to like not put the heat up beyond like 70. I'm like, ugh. But I figured playing this game would probably be pretty good for that. Alright, I like Blaze still. She's my favorite. Let me turn up the music. How's music before I get started, y'all? Does everything sound good? This is such a good game, Jeffy. Music good? All right, cool. Cool. All right. Again, you're gonna hear doinks and stuff, but I don't have like... You had this card as a kid? I played this at my cousin's house. I didn't have a Genesis. But I played this like hell at my cousin's place. Like 99% of my cousins were male, so everybody had a video game console when I was a kid. Kind of used to being the lone wolf when it comes to gaming, you know? Alright, can I... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I have a lot of male cousins. I don't really keep in touch with them anymore like I should. There we go. No, not over 100, no. No, I said percent, not... I said percentage, sorry. Yo, I actually got the knife guy in one hit. Let's go. Sometimes that takes a little while. Oh, I got a doink there. I don't know what that was for. We'll review achievements later. But that was a doink. Assorted doinks and such. This is YOLO Doink Edition. I'm like, why not just log into retro achievements? And we both missed. You're the oldest? I was one of the older cousins, yeah. Oh, of course. I just ate my dinner. Come on, man. Get out of here. Ah, yes, in the bar. Right, the woman with the lady with the whips in here. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at my stun locks. I only learned how to do it the last time I played this. Let's get rid of the ads. Did not mean to combo that. Still looks much better than a combo. Get out of here. I'm just trying to be very conservative about my life count because I got destroyed by the end game last time I did this. Come on. I guess I got rid of them. Right, the frickin' bikes. I'm trying to use today as an example as to not bear grip the controller. We'll see if that actually applies once I get to the later stages. Yes, give me the pipe. I love the pipe. I just like having range. Get out of here. Yeah, eat it. Just ate it to his own projectile. Ah, frickin' off-screen shit. Gotcha. That's one of the harder screens in this stage. Yeah, having them hit to their own projectiles is definitely the way to go here. Come on, let me go. There we go. That's how you do that. That was a really good first screen. As long as I'm seeing some form of improvement, I don't have to finish this, but... These ones are actually pretty easy to stun lock. There we go. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. I will between stages, Sparky. I kind of can't take my hands off this right now. I'm really hoping I'm not away from stream for too long if the power goes out here or the internet goes out. But in the event that I am, one of the reasons why I'm making sure I stream for a little while today is to make sure we still hit that 70-30. I think I'm at 165 plus points right now, and I know I get a lot towards the end of the month. Hey, Esgrin. I take it the S doesn't stand for Streets of Rage. Alright, gotta leave that there because that's essentially like another life on this boss. The axis with this boss. The jet bosses suck. And I'm trying to stay away from the food because I don't want to consume that until I need to. But there's also this timer here. No. All right, now I'm gonna grab it. Should be fine here. No! I hate this boss so much. Ugh. There we go. Let's get it! It's just the freaking Z-axis with him. All right, time for some Dreamer, baby. I love this song so much. I'd say this is up there with one of the more iconic tracks in the game. Hey, howdy, how y'all doing? Oh, you'll never guess who followed me on Instagram last night, Jeffy. The David Wise, like the actual composer, followed me last night. Do you know how full my heart is after that? I was like, that can't be the real David Wise. I'm like, that is the real David Wise. Like, the same David Wise that I hype up every time I stream Diddy Kong Racing. I was pretty stoked for it. It turns out that I think one of the reasons why he may have followed me is there's a composer in Great Britain that follows me. And I think David Wise might be like colleagues or friends with him, so. Yeah, I'm super hype about it. Now, I can't talk much about this. I'm sure there's no rules against it per se, but Ray, I did want to tell you, because I think I've talked to you about it. Oh, heck, I hate this freaking knife guy. I actually applied for that thingy, Ray. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can DM you about it once the stage is done. But I don't know what got into me yesterday, but maybe the whole YOLO mentality, but oh shit. I actually had the courage to do the thing yesterday. I don't anticipate anything to come out of it. I'll DM you. Remember how I said, like, obviously it's like winning the lottery. It's totally not gonna happen. I don't want to jinx myself. But remember how I was talking about before, if my stream disappeared for a month and I couldn't say why? Not like it would happen anytime soon, but you know. It's the only problem with this guy. If you don't give him a stun lock, he kind of sucks. Now, I think somebody said I couldn't go above 9 lives, right? Or if I did, at least it wasn't readable. I think that's what it is. It doesn't display above 9 lives. But I think you can technically go above 9 lives. Like, the 9 won't move if you die. Alright, let me handle these frickers first. Let's go. Oh, this frickin' screen. This is such a hard screen with these two early. How big of a thing does that have? How big of a hitbox does that have? Yeah, this screen's a little harder to do a stun lock on just because of how your vision's kind of impeded by the right half of the screen. If I can get him on the left. Okay. Here, Ray, I'm gonna send you a screenshot when I get a chance. Yep, I have a raid tonight if I have power, or I could just not have power later. The storm's coming though. Ah! Come on. That's fine. I got an apple right there. I hate this boss so much. And this isn't even like the real... I actually don't remember now if this is the boss of the stage or not. But this is like a real Z-axis fricker. Oh, shit. Did not mean to do that. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, like I said. Okay, well now I'm just gonna try and see if I can special this guy. Oh, okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to special this guy. I still can't believe that's not the boss. Oh, you jerk. Oh, right. Zamza. I don't know how to handle this fricker now without the sword. I guess now's a good time to learn. I usually have the sword to handle this guy. Oh, that's a good way. Okay, but he can do the same thing. Yeah, this guy I gotta learn how to fight. I don't know how to fight this guy. Normally I take the sword into this fight, but I don't exactly have that luxury right now. There we go. I guess specialing him. Here, Ray, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, Alex Strazia, thank you so much for the, oh my gosh. Oh, I have to re-enable my alerts. Hang on. Now that I will take time out for, because I need to make sure I redo these. Yeah, my alerts were off because of Banker Stink last time. I don't mind taking it. There we go. Alex Strazia, thank you so much for the 11 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. And welcome back. All right. Now, did I send this over to you? Oh, no, right. I wouldn't have done that. I can't live outside. I would not be able to do a reality show that revolves around outdoor living. Maybe me, like, from about 10 years ago was considering that, but no. Hey, it's the Do Baseball stage. I just like the Do Baseball signs. Yeah, one credit clear is a little different from traditional YOLO. When we do beat 'em ups in YOLO, it's not one life, it's one credit clear, which is like the beat 'em up equivalent of that. If you were doing one life, that would be like a Super Kaizo equivalent. Hey, Phil. I actually don't know if there are different signs in the bare knuckle version. That's a good question. Yeah, this is Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, I'm just doing a grab bag for the title today, meaning that it's just a bunch of stuff. Do baseball! I hate the floor slide so much. Okay, that made me sad. I was trying to pick up the second one. Not like you can, but you know what I mean. Right, you too. Oh, come on, man. These just do so much damage. Okay, well, there's my extra life. I don't know when the next one is at this point. I know it's a while after 260. No, I haven't. I'll say temporal. How you doing? Doesn't mean I won't. I'm just saying I haven't considered it. Yeah, I don't know what these assorted doinks are for. I'll check my retro achievement profile after. I broke my stun lock. I don't like the background in this scene. It's so distracting for me, personally. Okay, I don't want to be in the middle here when people start appearing. Yeah, I gotta get wiser at using my special, because that consumes health whenever I use my special. It's a powerful attack, but it consumes health. No! Just too many people. It's not a nice screen. Ah, yes, the wrestler. Honestly, I've probably lost already too many lives to be able to do this in a 1cc. Yeah. That last pair of stages is just freaking brutal. There we go, see? No problem there. I just took one hit too many. That last stage just chews lives out of me. Oh yeah. Bum, bum, bum. I don't like how the stage floats up and down because, again, messes with my eyes, but you know. I think this is called Slow Moon. Have to get rid of the ads first if I'm in a stun lock. Okay, let's get out of the way of the screen back here. There we go. I used to have a really hard time with those guys. The storm has not started yet. It's on the way, though, sadly. I wish it wasn't. A lot of people think, like, this is, like, just your traditional, like, winter storm. But when there's as much ice like this is involved, you kind of almost have to treat it like a hurricane with the amount of damage it has potential to do. And people wonder why I don't like winter. I'm on that ice-snow line, and it is just the worst place to be weather-wise right now. Has anybody been in the storm's path yet in chat? Yeah, this guy's reach is kind of long. Yeah, ice storms are the worst. Hey, Blue. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? I should be using my special more. I'm just too afraid to. I know I have to use it on this boss. Oh, you, huh? Yeah, there's no way that guy can have a special on him. Yeah, I can't read the screen well with him on it. Come on. Get him! I love the sword so much. The sword and the pipe. This is not the boss, by the way. I wish it was, but it's not. Yo, Nano, thank you so much for the tier 3 for 36, gamer. I appreciate that. Take a look and let it cook. Yeah, thanks for the liking the live degrees. Thank you. Damn it. Well, he's gonna be dead now, but getting past this guy without taking a death is kind of an art form. That's the way you have to deal with him, unfortunately. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna be enough lives for this. It's been good practice, though. I can't wait to see how many doinks I've gotten after this. I remember the key to this screen was to just take it easy on not moving too far, because then you'll spawn too many enemies. For example, you don't want to spawn the two ninjas at the same time. Because then you can't stun lock the second one. Thank you again, Nana. I appreciate that. Again. Oh, yeah, I'll have to do sexy glasses for the next attempt. If I'm gonna do this or something else. So yeah, sexy glasses for the tier 3. I'm playing this at normal 5 lives, so not super default. I gave myself a few more lives because of the YOLO. Okay. No. Oh, come on, what was that crap? Nope. I'm probably gonna reset soon. I just wanted to get some good practice in, maybe a few doinks. Because like I said, this is not enough lives for this, given how hard the last couple of stages are. Like, this is how I need to use up my stuff going forward, is use the food as fuel for my specials. See what that's doing? Like, obviously it takes from my life. But I think I've been too afraid to use my special. Yeah. All right, I'm probably gonna reset here in a second. Like, I know I could probably get to the end of this stage, but that's not gonna be enough, just based on what I now know about the last couple of stages. Oh, come on, you jerk. But yeah, I moved too quickly through the screen. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna pause and do this again and add an attempt on, just because I want a legit chance at this. I can't do too many attempts of this in one day. Where's my text? I get to use my sexier glasses for this. Let's see how many achievements I actually got on that. I haven't logged on to retro achievements in a while. I'm still in the top 2.42% of the site, which is cool. Okay, so it's just complete the stages. Score over 800,000 points. Defeat 200 enemies without losing a single life. Okay, that seems good. Okay. Yeah, some of them have like do not use the extra lives, but I don't give a shit. Yeah, there's achievements running in the background. They're not like the focus, like the YOLO's the focus, but yeah, we're running achievements in the background. All right, here we go. We'll do 20 minutes of sexy glasses for Nana's tier 3. Thank you again, Nana. I still need to practice my stun locks. The animation looks different to me, at least for most enemies. Yeah, in stage 1, I don't feel the need to use as many specials, but in the later stages, I have to get more comfortable with kind of using health for specials. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to take any silly deaths early either. I might need all that life for the last couple stages. All right, so 25,000, I assume here. I do feel myself getting better at the game. I just have to be better at not taking silly deaths. Thanks for liking the live degrees. It means a lot to me. Thanks, gamer. I don't know. I know it's like a really good thing that people like the live on TikTok. I just need to figure out. I need to figure out what that does, but I know it's a good thing. Maybe makes people more likely to watch whatever the bot is. Yo, Biggie, thanks for the old school reference and, of course, the streaking. You jerk. Did not mean to do that early. I would have preferred to use my specials, but that's fine. In the bar. I swear though, that's why they put these like kind of like paper thin enemies in this game, and that's to disrupt your combos. They really aren't supposed to do anything else. Yeah, because of how much damage Electra's whip does, that's kind of worth doing. Come on. Again, it cost me part of my health, though, to do that special, so it's not without cost. But sometimes it pays to do that. All right, so this one is the motorcycles. Are the motorcycles and the jet, the person on the jet, still don't know how to fully deal with that jet person yet. Good, gotta be careful for the motorcycles, so we want to clear out as many enemies as possible before they start going on the screen. Like these. Now we have this apple. I don't know if they're going to do a thing here. Looks like not, so we're gonna try to use this. Yeah, this screen is entirely too busy. I was doing a good job at dodging them up until then. Now the question is, why don't they friendly fire? Why doesn't the motorcycle take out the enemies? I mean, the enemy bombs take out the enemies. That felt a little more controlled at the very least. Now, see, that didn't look like that should have worked, but I just went a little earlier than I should have, and it's for some reason worked. Now, I'm going to try to keep these bombs on screen or slightly off screen, and maybe they'll knock themselves off. All right. Come on. I forgot there was a full life restore there. I'm like, geez, this is looking brutal for stage 2 for me, but no. All right, we're going in. Now, to fight this enemy for the first time, they actually give you a really nice controlled environment for this. But the minute he goes down, now we use oops all specials until we pick up this pipe. And then from there, it's just kind of methodical. Now, you can ditch the pipe here if you really want to. But I like having the range on this guy. I love the soundtrack for this game. I don't think there's a single bad track on this game. Yeah, Jake, thanks for streaking. Appreciate it, gamer. have the apple right here, so we're just gonna make full use of it. And again, if you get a screen with a single enemy on it, then you can feel free to stun lock, but I feel like the stun lock only works well if you have an enemy or two on screen. I think balancing the special with the health might be the best, most efficient way to use health in this game, which I don't like. Now it's for this rocket enemy. Oh, frick, I didn't mean to do that. Well, time to put up or shut up, I guess. I was going to try to just use special attacks, but I accidentally ate my food too early. Don't you hate it when that happens? Oh, shit. I swear, if this is the frickin' solution this whole time is to let him come to me, but don't let him grab me. Is that really the strategy? You just let them come to you? What the frick? I may have been overcomplicating that enemy. I mean, it's harder when there's other enemies on screen, but geez, for that particular one? Okay, now I know how to handle that enemy. I'm gonna attribute this to my, you know, my glasses just being so sexy. It just made things simpler for me. So good. So good. You like Dreamer? Dreamer's a good one to pick. It's up there for me. I don't know if it's my absolute favorite, but Dreamer's definitely up there for me. I think Smooth McGroove may have done a remix of this song. Oh, I hate this knife, guys, so much. There we go. Don't like that. See, this is where you don't want to end up. You don't want to end up with two enemies between you. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Probably no specials on the screen if I can help it, and the pirates are frickin' on this screen, so that's gonna be a barrel of monkeys. Give me that sword. Okay, so now the second one comes down. There we go. Not bad. That screen is a little chaotic. Oh my gosh, this screen. Right. Ugh. Have to go for the kill there on her. Gotta get right up in this guy's grill, unfortunately. Oh, jerk. I think this is where I died for the first time in the last attempt, too. I'm gonna see if I can get him over to the left-hand side of the screen. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get him over to the left next time. Just, there's too much that impedes my vision there on the right. This alien layer just has trouble written all over it. Because see, look, I would have had a life restore there. Again, having to use a special there to get out of downtown traffic is perfectly acceptable. I think this is the only track that I'm not super into. But it's also very fitting to the mood. I hate this alien. Yeah, I can't get the sword. That's okay, though. I want to see if I can get this thing's head. Can I not hit this thing with the special? Yeah, this thing sucks. Yeah, I don't think you can hit it with the special. Oh, come on. It's like this kind of like... Yeah, I think I know how to handle this now. You kind of have to like play ping pong with it. There you go. Okay, that's how you deal with that. We're learning still. That enemy's just very different from most enemies in the game. Of course, there's a life restore here. Okay. That's how you get rid of Zamza. You have to use your special. Okay. Not proud of that level, but that's okay. Well, you're in a theme park. I think the idea is that you're in like the alien layer of the theme park. I was just watching a video about how Disney's Alien Encounter was a very non-traditional ride for that era. And that's what that reminds me of, is how Disney done messed up on that. No, you dick. Get out of here. Right, the double knife screen. Give me that. Do baseball. Oh my gosh, I hate this guy so much. Yeah, the first like 7 stages are just about how not to die, and then after that, it's just using your I know, it's such a funny song. I'm sure there's some kind of like translation thing with it. Someone was asking me about the signs in Bare Knuckle, which is the J version of this game, and I'm like, that's a rather good question, actually. Waiting for this belief signal to come back. Or not. Okay. There's my 250 alive. Get out of here. Yeah, this screen's kind of rough. There you go. That's how you do that. Just, you know, sans the death, but I was already close to dying, to be fair. I had died, though, on a couple screens right before a life refill. Those I'm a little salty about. The pre-patch quest? Yeah, I haven't been doing Midnight as much. I've been really in the TVC when I have been playing, but I've been doing a lot of stuff besides that too. It sure as hell hasn't been Magic though. You'd think I'd be playing Magic more with the lore one out, but nah. I don't know what it is that I'm not as interested in it as I used to be. I'd like to be into it more. Maybe the whole VML thing's still kind of hitting hard with me. Oh, I took my freaking pole away. I'm sure I'll eventually get back into a Magic thing again. Maybe not on stream, but I'm sure I'll eventually get into it. Thanks for looking live again, Triggers. There we go. Yeah. This was another place where I kept losing lives unnecessarily. There we go. Oh, Biggie, guess what I got cooking right now? I figured, well, worst case scenario, if the power goes out, we just throw it outside. No! Piss! Come on. That was not good. Freaking got comboed there. Yeah, I got some chili. I don't know, was it what you made yesterday? It's good streaming food. I'll probably have that between stream and raid later, because I'm not going to go directly from this into my raid. You made chili yesterday? Hell yeah. It's just good. You can toss it outside if to cool down if you do lose the power. No, we don't have anything like that, Biggie. I wish we did. Nope. I will probably reset one more time here because I've lost too many lives again. If my hands give out a little too soon, we'll probably just go to like Diddy Kong Racing or something. But I lost too many lives early. Okay. Oh yeah, we had 20 minutes of our sexy glasses. Again, 5 subs, an upgraded sub, any of that will get the sexiness back on the stream. All right, let's go. Yeah, we don't have a lot of outside where we are. Again, one of my long-term plans had been for a while. I would like to be able to actually get a house of my own before 40. I don't know if that'll happen at this point, but I'd like to get a house before I turn 40, even if it's not like the best house. Auth and I are kind of living into the equivalent of what like a nice college place would be in terms of like where we live. It's better than where we lived like when I first started streaming, but it's still not optimal for what we need. Like the ability to stream in something besides a cubicle would be amazing. But yeah, we don't have a lot of amenities. And of course get a dog. Yeah, I'd love to have a dog cam. Again, it's not like a feel bad for me. It's totally a millennial thing. Oth and I know what generation we were born in. We know that that's just something that is not a super reality for us right now. Just happy to not be in debt, you know? I just need to learn how to utilize the Z-axis better. If I can do that, I feel like I will finally get the 1cc on this. There we go. What drew me to this game? My cousins had this growing up, so I used to play this a lot with them. I played a lot of two-player of this. I also was playing this game at MagFest. There was like a challenge at MagFest that involved this. They have like a retro challenge station. Your name goes up on the wall and you like take up a whole bunch of retro challenges. You actually won like a bunch of shirts for it too. I pretty much won every single shirt you could for the retro challenge. Oth and I spent so much time at the retro challenge wall. So it was like basically an arcade that came with your MagFest ticket, and you just took on like a series of challenges, and you got so many points every time you defeated a challenge. And one of the challenges was you had to keep the death of enemies going, because if you went too many seconds without killing a single enemy, it was an alternate lose condition. So that's what kind of got me back into playing this, was the retro challenges. It'd be like, you know, 2, 3 in the morning. Oth and I would still be down there queuing for the... Yeah, MJ, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you know, it's kind of similar to what GDQ has with the Gauntlet, except I feel the challenges are much better on the MagFest one. The other thing is that I don't know what it is, like if it's a stereotype or something. I don't see, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't see a ton of ladies play like retro beat-em-ups on Twitch, or actually on any stuff, or any hangout streaming site whatsoever. So, you know, gotta make sure I rep the ladies in this genre. So I think I feel kind of strongly about that as well. Again, at least I don't see it. I could be wrong. Fighting game, sure, but that's a little different than a fighting game. This is a beat 'em up. Like, everyone who I know that plays beat 'em ups is, to my knowledge, I don't know a lot of, again, like I said, I don't know a lot of ladies that play them. And I was actually very much, before my hands got jacked up, I actually really loved beat 'em ups. That was a beautiful fight. That doing very well. Yo, 69. My score was 69, 420. Let's freaking go. All right, I got to break it now, but I wanted to show that. Right, I gotta deal with this shit again. I hate these bikes so much. I want to get more ladies into retro games, honestly. Like, what do we have? We have Lady Arcaders, which is a fantastic group, by the way. I believe Lady Arcaders, I want to say, is stationed in Canada. But I'm actually a member of them, too. I mean, you name most, like, retro groups dealing with women, and I'm pretty much in all of them. Again, I didn't really have much of a social life growing up, you know? I didn't go out other than to maybe play cards on the weekends. I just played a lot of games and then sports during the week, you know? I was not a really going out kind of person back then. That's why I'm very much into the Fatal cause, too. I mean, there really does need to be more representation, just period, in the gaming community. It's improved, but there's still a long way to go, you know? I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep it going. But that's how I know a lot of the variety of games that I do so well. There we go. They kind of are blue. I think that's the other reason why I always feel like compelled to choose Blaze as well, just because, number one, she's freaking awesome. But number two, again, you know, it's like the only representation women have in this game other than the Electra Whip ladies. And that's one of the reasons why I really like, I like Streets of Rage so much. Or Streets of Rage 2, because you do get that representation early. I mean, what was it? When I grew up in the, you know, in the 90s, there wasn't really a lot of lady protagonists in general. You know, you had the two Lady Power Rangers. I didn't know at the time, but Samus was one of them, which I'm kind of sad I didn't know about Samus until later. Because Samus is one of my favorites now. Yep, Shantae. Yep, Shantae's a good modern one. Like I said, there's been progress made, but we still got a long way to go. I actually had a friend who was very much into the Shantae games. Like, he was on a few of my, I think he was on Mercy Kill at one point. Y'all remember JT Narimaki? I don't know if anybody remembers JT Narimaki. He used to be a frequenter to my stream. I only say used to because, you know, sometimes I still, you know, especially when Shantae's mentioned, I think of him, and don't worry about it. It's just, unfortunately, I think he passed away in the last 6 months. So, you know, sometimes I still think about him. I remember the day I found out about that, I was just, yeah. Good guy, though. I miss him a lot. Get rid of the ads first. Ow. But yeah, you can still see his episode of Mercy Kill in the GDQ ads. I can't talk much about it, but I will say on February 10th, I'm doing my first ever hotfix special. It means it's something that's not random number generation, so hopefully y'all join me for that. It'll be a good time. I'm still picking out my runners for it, but I'm pretty confident I know who I'm gonna go with if they're all available. Oh yeah, another retro lady. Do y'all know Ash Said Hi? She's actually into retro gaming as well. Ash Said Hi is pretty sweet. Actually, can I get a shout out for her? Ash Said Hi is such a cool person. I got to see her a little bit at the last GDQ. And that doesn't look... Yeah, that is her. Okay, great. I just want to make sure. But yeah, go give Ash Said Hi some love. I really enjoy her content. She and I also tend to stream at the same time, so I don't get to watch her as much as I like to. But you know what? I still like to show a lot of my lady streamers so much love. Because again, you know, what we do is tough, you know? Especially after growing up in a TCG environment where, again, you know, you go there and there's just no one like you there. And it's just like, it's overwhelming sometimes. But it was even like growing up, you know, we're talking about beat 'em ups and even let's go to fighting games too. I mean, I am lucky my parents bought me Mortal Kombat. You know, that was just something, again, you know, that was just something that was stereotyped as a not for women type thing growing up. You know, I didn't know anyone in my school who did anything like that, you know? Very much felt like a loner back then. I'm just glad that people have, like, communities they can go to nowadays. If I would have had something like that growing up, I feel like I would have been much happier. What did I have? The most I had was like, I had a Halo club in my high school. But again, no other women present there. It was literally me. Literally the only one who went there weekly and played Halo with people. What else have grown up that was non-traditional? I had GoldenEye. GoldenEye 64 was definitely a mainstay at my place. And actually, at that point in my life, I bought myself GoldenEye because the place where I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! At, they sold video games. Both places I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! At sold video games. So what I would do is instead of, you know, if I had gotten all the cards I already needed, instead of taking booster packs for my prize, I would just get store credit equivalent to that, and I would purchase games like Final Fantasy X, games like GoldenEye 64, you know? Oddly enough, I remember that one video game store where I used to play some tournaments at. They had like 1 billion copies of Superman 64 back then, and I didn't know why, which was hilarious in retrospect. But yeah, they had like a whole wall of nothing but Superman 64. And now I know why that place probably went out of business. If you're buying that many copies of Superman 64, you're probably not having a good business model. I should have known that place was slightly sketchy because back then, you know, we were actually playing weekly tournaments. One of the places was just for straight up cash. So like, you know, some people had like a paper route growing up. No, that place I used to go to actually had cash prizes every week. Just cash. Just because. And I didn't think about how weird that was growing up, you know? I used to come back from card tournaments with cash, and my parents were just like, all right. I'm like, yeah, I know this is a little weird. I'd be like, you know, 13 years old coming back with like, you know, 60 or 80 bucks of cash on the regular, and it was like, just thought nothing of it. So, you know, a lot of my friends had like jobs and stuff during that time, and I just kept my mouth shut and just played my cards weekly. There we go. That's what I'm supposed to be doing on that screen. Does it happen all the time? No. All right, let's see if I can play ping pong well here. But yeah, of all the card stores I went to growing up, yeah, back when I used to live in Buffalo, I don't know. I'm trying to rack my memory. I don't know if I saw a single other woman playing at any of those stores, and I went to a lot. And I went all over north and south of Buffalo. Lucky for me, I had friends who were either judges or they knew the professional card scene there, so I could at least go safely, but I would have not gone without someone watching my back, you know? And oddly enough, when did I get my card stolen? When I was a little kid. Never got it stolen when I was an adult. It was when I was playing Pokemon when I got my card stolen. And it was so common to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic cards stolen. Nope, it was Pokemon. Can I even hit this thing with the sword? I would like to be able to hit this thing with the sword. Ooh, okay. Oh, eat shit, alien! Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! We are improving, chat. Yeehaw! Alright, I gotta leave my food there because this boss can be bad, but okay. I swear to God, Zamza. There we go. Jerk. All right, that was the best Dreamer stage we've had. Probably because I'm not in a state of try too hard. I believe the name of this song is called Under Logic. This is probably, it's hard between this one and Dreamer. I like this song. Very underrated song in the soundtrack. Look at these frickin' moves. Yo, do baseball. Regardless, if you're a lady out there watching this, like, I do hope one day you consider doing retro games. You don't have to do beat 'em ups, but I do hope you see what I'm doing, and even if you just do it for fun, you don't have to speed run it, you don't have to do any kind of challenge. If you just play it and have a good time, just do the thing. Love more people in this community. Blue, are you gonna not Blue? Sorry, Ray. Are you gonna be playing Midnight or TVC Anniversary? I think you said you had signed up for TVC Anniversary. Yeah, Blaze has good reach with the pipe. Now remember, we can go above 9 lives. We are now technically above 9 lives, which is freaking great. I hate these two. There we go. That's how you handle that freaking screen. Many whelps! Handle it! Also, we heard a little doink there. Yo, Hyper! Thank you for posting the 69 streak at Discord. Yo, Hyper, thanks for streaking for 70. Appreciate it. Actually, being in the lower corner does help as long as you don't get overwhelmed. Look at that. That was good. To get a better understanding of the Z-axis, and sometimes I think I do, and other times I don't think I do. Right. That's what a good elevator looks like. Thank you. That was a freaking good screen. All right, here I will take my health early. This is gonna be not optimal. Oh, this freaking Z-axis can kiss my butt. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely consume a life here. Yeah. Yeah, you can go above that many lives too. That's good to know. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll split the difference. I like that. The fact that we didn't use another life there is really good. All right. That is not an easy boss either. I think this song is Slow Moon. Oh, they're drilling different holes for Gary, I see on Critter Vision, Biggie. Nice little corner stun lock there. I actually do know another person who plays retro beat 'em ups. I believe the Maverick Girl does. Biggie, you know her. Another friend of mine from the Magic community as well. She doesn't do them all the time, but I know she does somewhat. I'm like, I thought I was forgetting someone, and yeah, she's freaking awesome. It's not like her main shtick by any means, but I've seen her play them. I hope she's doing well. I haven't heard from her in a little while. Probably been lost in Lorwyn land. She's also a Magic the Gathering journalist. Come on, pick up that damn food. Another stage 1 boss over here. Yo, Penelope, how are you doing? And I believe Penelope on TikTok here, another friend of mine, Penelope plays Splatoon. That's another really cool game. I've been known to play some Splats, but Penelope's really good at it. Nope. Okay, I got stun locked there. Yeah, there was no relief in sight there. Gotcha. All right. I think you're good, Penelope, but I understand. I'm just happy you play. Splatoon's freaking awesome. Everything's been going well with that, by the way. I try to pop in when I can. Thanks for liking the live, by the way, Penelope. I appreciate it. I've also seen Penelope do Pilot Wings, Hell's Hole-in-One Golf. I remember those games. Pilot Wings is one you don't get to see too often either. No! Oh god, that was not timed well. Yeah, that apple wouldn't have gotten me far. Not Hal's. I remember you playing it though. I remember. Oh my god, not Hal's. That game is so fun. You're about to 10-star your main? Yo, hell yeah. Your main weapon? Sweet. Congrats. That's awesome. Your stepdad was sure Hal cheated when you played against him. Could you confirm that? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It's retro games, right? That's great. But yeah, I remember you playing Household One Golf. When my friend Spike did that first SNES Mania, I thought about your run. He'd make some wild shots if you got too far ahead. That doesn't surprise me, but it's also kind of funny, just because, you know, again, that's just how retro games go. Oh gosh. Hang on, I got a little bit of downtown traffic here with these ninjas. No. All right. I have to now go and see. Maybe I can look it up on YouTube what some of those wild shots might look like, because I want to see that too. It sounds funny and fun. Unless it happens to you, mind you, then I get it. Then I get how that would be like, come on, game. Penelope, are you still on Twitch or do you use TikTok more now? Yeah, I'll take a chance with this boss. This boss kind of sucks. Yeah, Biggie, thanks for liking the live. You're getting a stream key to go. Oh, yo, hell yeah, Penelope. By the way, that's the best time I've ever fought that boss. That was such a clean stage 5 boss. All right, let's not blow stage 6. Stage 6 was kind of shitty last time. Let's up our game here. Also, this music's really good on this level, too. Aw, man. Did not like that. I have to follow the shadow on this ninja. You stun lock them. Let's go. That was freaking amazing. Textbook stun lock right there. I should probably learn Turtles in Time at some point too. Speaking of good retro beat 'em ups, I mean, that's the one that everyone remembers, right? I mean, oh, come on. I just got beaten up by Lil Mac. Now, this is like the Birds of Prey screen. We have Falcon, we have Condor, and I think Pheasant. Yeah, Pheasant. Ah, so close. Son of a biscuit. All right. I think there was only an apple on this screen, though. I'm gonna be a little salty if there was a full fill here. Oh, screw off, game. Fine, I'll take a free screen here then. Come on, come over here. I am taking a free screen so I can take best advantage of this food. All right. I took a free screen there. It's not the same, but you know. You jerks. That was a good core. Holy crap, I had to do all that without being able to see shit. All right. This screen, however, was really good so far. This has been a really good screen. I have one more trial I want to say here. All right, so I have to... Oh my gosh. That sucked. Come on. Okay, I just need to get this guy to stun lock then. There we go. I got him. It was going good until that happened. Uh-oh, do these ones stand the bikes? Okay, that didn't blow up. Okay, not bad. Oh, shit. I do not like this. No. Oh, come on. Of course. Oh my gosh, this screen sucks. Told you all these last couple stages suck. That's why I need all these lives. And I think this is a mini boss rush, if I remember. Okay, I'm gonna keep that so I can combo out. Oh, it's another one of you. Right, this frickin' fight. I'm gonna get rid of the one on the ground first. Oh, never mind. I got the one in the air. Oh shit, 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 shit. Okay, all right. I was really scared there for a sec. No, 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 no. This is a faster variant of the one that kicked my ass in the final stage. Come on. There we go. Jeez. All right. Not bad. Still the best shape I've ever been heading into this final level. All right. This screen sucks too. Yo, Chumpy, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Thanks to everybody on TikTok who's been liking my lives, by the way. It means a lot to me. By the way, we are like 11 followers away on TikTok from 100 already. I say already because, again, my account's only like a month old on TikTok, so if you use TikTok on the regular, it would be a really big help if y'all hit that like, not the like, well, the like helps too, but the follow button on TikTok if you're new and you're enjoying yourself. Chumpy, I hope you're doing well. Good to see ya. So yeah, we're probably going to be doing a campaign for the plushies next week. We're trying to raise the last $1,000 for the plushies, or 25 plushies purchased. I think either of those or some combination of the two is working. We're also going to be having the Team Great Balls jerseys on sale. And I'll see if I can talk to Tantrum about having the profits of the Great Balls jerseys also, so I don't grab a profit off of that, go towards y'all getting the plushes produced. But yes, we're almost ready to have them produced. I'm excited. And again, I'm sorry with how long that's been taking. Let's see if I can defeat her before the ninja appears. I see the ninja down there. This little bit of an exploit. Oh, come on. A little bit of an exploit I'm doing. Oh my gosh. I was doing well there until that happened. Nice. All right. Woo! Hey, Trisha. All right, we're gonna be using this as a free screen. And when I say free screen, I mean we're gonna defeat all these enemies here with the special. Grab the chicken, which is a full life refill. Come on. That was my fault. There we go. One more. Come on. Just trying to see if I can avoid getting grabbed. There we go. It's a big game of chicken with those frickers. Now here, you are honestly better off just specialing yourself to death here, just because of how much damage these all can do. Gimme. Oh my gosh, I'm just being tossed around right now. You have no space on the screen. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. That's okay. I should be fine from here. Gimme. God, that sucked. Hey, Maria. Just too much enemies. Too many enemies. Ah, shit. Yeah, I knew I was gonna die there. That's fine. This is just too much spam. Remember when I told you all the last few screens were unforgiving? I don't even know how bad the last boss is gonna be yet. This is so unforgiving. Oh my gosh. There we go. This guy's so annoying. Regardless of whether or not I get the 1cc here, I'm still gonna try to finish for retro achievements and to see what Mr. X looks like. Because I have to practice the last boss anyways. So even if I don't get the YOLO thing, I can still get the retro achievement finished. There's still feats of strength to be gotten. Alright. Alright, these frickers. I remember these being bad. I don't know why we're fighting robots, by the way. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Alright, so now I just special these two to death. Yeah, this stage kind of blew for me, but that's okay. We'll practice it. The first screen was really good, just that elevator screen really sucked. Oh, okay, so I have a third life to work with at least here now. There we go. At least I made it to the last stage this time on the 1cc, so that's improvement at least. But 3 lives is probably not going to cut it between this and Mr. X. Yeah, remember that boss you just fought? Now it's a common enemy here. Where are you, particle? Or oxygen, rather. Oh yeah, Bear Jr. is here too. Except this time there's no wall to pin him against. Just kind of stay in the middle of the screen. Oh shit. I drew a robot. Excellent. Put it in the game. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh my god, Sky. Eat it. This is the guy right here who killed me. Well, not this guy. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. All those lives I lost in the last stage, this is where I wanted to use them all, was in this gauntlet. This is the guy who killed all my attempts last time, not just my 1cc, just from me being able to beat the game. Alright, last life on the 1cc, but like I told y'all, I blew the last stage too much anyways. Okay, still improvement, so that's my PB for YOLO. Now let's see if we can finish the game for retro achievements. Like I said, I've never practiced the last boss, so I need to do that. But this guy just sucks. How many health bars? Too many. I'm sure Mr. X is going to be worse. This isn't even the last guy. There we go. Oh, there's still another elevator segment after this. This is all new territory for me. So it looks like we have a Phoenix. Oh, great! Holy shit, I'm gonna need like a full set of lives for this if I ever want to 1cc this. Okay, this guy can at least be stun locked. This is why we practice. See how much damage he can do though if he gets loose. I hate this guy. Elevator still goes up. What the frick? Okay, so this is the last guy, though, to my knowledge, after all this. I actually don't think I've ever beaten this game before, now that I'm thinking about it. I think I've gotten to this last stage, but I don't know if I've ever beaten Mr. X. I assume I have to beat his henchman. But yeah, this guy. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, this guy combos like a ton. Yeah, this guy's hard to stun lock. I actually don't know if this one's stun lockable. Oh, and he blocks specials? Again, this is why I want to practice this segment. All right, one more continue. Okay, that was good. Yo, Nate, thanks for the raid. That's not the last guy, though. His henchmen suck, though. Oh, great. This one's got a gun? Oh, that's just... Holy shit. Why do you get a machine gun? No, you're fine, Nate. Sorry, I'm trying to learn how to fight this guy for the first time. Does he get infinite henchmen or something? Oh, at least he can friendly fire. Like, this guy's hard to just even hit. I can get this guy. Well, at least I beat the game for the first ever time, but that's gonna take the jaws of life for me to do. The last two elevators just suck. I heard the doink for retro achievements. I eventually want to do that without, Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the last grind does suck. I'm happy to at least beat the game, though. I don't think I've ever beaten this game before. So at least I was able to do that part. I'd say the henchman was worse than Mr. X. It's just hard to hit. That's a good song too. Don't know if I've ever heard this one. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. What a good game, though. Big fan. Yo, thanks, Mr. Ball. I did not get the YOLO for this, but I did at least finish this game for my first ever time. I did it, Drex. I finally beat this game. I didn't YOLO it, but I beat it at least. And I guess that's a good first step, is you have to actually know how to beat the game. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get up and stretch. Just give me a sec. Oh yeah, I've learned iframes already. I don't know if my hand's got another run of this in me, though. I might do something else. I was just happy to finish it. How's how you doing, Drex? Okay, so what else do I want to do? Let me take a look at my YOLO list. I want to do not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, but not until I'm probably done with my Ironmon seeds. Trying to see what I have time for right now. I forgot I put Super Metroid Rando on here for this too. I could start to learn We Love Katamari. I haven't played that game as much. Yeah, I just finished this. I just finished, I at least finished my practice. I'm probably gonna be switching to something else because I'm old and I haven't taken care of my hands as much in the earlier part of my life, so. I know the jumpy flip, sort of. When I get it, it seems accidental. Like, I play on my PlayStation 5 controller. Hey, Varun. Thanks for the 15 streak. All right, I might actually start We Love Katamari. So that's gonna be something different. That's gonna be this. I've only played We Love Katamari once. Give me a sec here. I'm just changing aims. I'm just logging into retro achievements on this other thing. I'd eventually want to do Final Fantasy 10 or 12 as well, but that's a much more advanced. Do I even have We Love Katamari on here? I might not. I have Duelist of the Roses on here, but that's going to be freaking impossible to YOLO. Let me see if I have We Love Katamari on here. I probably could do, I may have the Switch version. Let's see. It is possible. I don't think it's on Steam. I don't think it's on Steam. You just started the most recent one? I have not played the most recent one, actually. I've been meaning to. Might not be able to do We Love Katamari today just because I don't have it yet, but I can source it. I don't want to source it here on stream, though. Could start False Bound. I have like an hour and change probably until I want to eat and start getting ready for my raid, so... It's not February yet, so I'm not gonna... I technically could start training Wizard of Oz. I could technically lemon drop. But do I want to? I don't think you all signed up to watch Kuso today, though. Looking, seeing what's appealing to me. No, I don't want to do that. Yoshi's Island could be a fun one to do soon. You know what? Let's do an easy YOLO today. It might take me a couple tries, but I got one. I'm gonna do a classic. Where is my... We'll do a classic one today. Just because I saw X-Water playing this the other day, and I'm like, that would be an easy low-hanging fruit YOLO to get. Well, low-ish hanging fruit. All right, y'all ready? Let's do some classic. All right, Zelda 1 YOLO. We'll just do a very basic YOLO today. No, I'm not doing this one-handed today. Although I might do the Legend of Doom at some point YOLO'd as well. Legend of Doom would be fun. Let's get the timer again. All right, y'all ready? Drex, if I complete this, this could be another one that we could put into the database easily. Oops, there we go. That's how confident I am in my ability in this game. I should do first plus second quest. I have that in here too. All right, so I can probably do level 1, level 2 without anything special, so we'll go in order. We're streaking, let's freaking go, Happy. And Spark's giving birth to a cactus. Yo, we got a sexy glass, is this? Would have named myself Loomis had I known. That's all right. Yo, Virus, thank you so much for the 64, I appreciate that. Nope, we're not doing randomizer today. I felt like doing a low-hanging fruit YOLO today. Well, low-hanging fruit for my standards. Some people might disagree with me that this is low-hanging fruit, but for me it is, at least. Oh yeah, let me change my text. If I have enough time, I'll do first and second quest together, but I might not have time for this. Give me a sec here. Remember, there is going to be flashing here, and I'm not going to have enough time to count each time. Just before I'm done with every single thing, just if I'm going to get a Triforce piece, please look away. Again, I don't have time to work with every single one, but just please keep that in mind. I will change this text to first and second if I have time. There we go. Is that reading right now? Should say Zelda 1 now. Or The Legend of Zelda 1 or whatever I labeled it as. Hi, Otter. I'm just getting some low-hanging fruit for YOLO. I'm so confident that I can call this low-hanging fruit. This is gonna be no up A as well. Wow, it's Author Blues. Hey boss, hey boss, hey boss, hey boss, hey boss. How are y'all doing? So we were talking about the retro challenges at MagFest earlier. No, we don't want Lord Banana. Played some llama game? How was it? I don't get it either, Amy. So, Oth, if you start up the race right now, if I'm just doing first quest, I can be done with this run pretty quickly. If you want to make sure we have enough time to eat before raid. Make sure we get the rice made before the storm comes. Yeah. I need my secret to everybody. When is the storm supposed to hit? I think some of the snow and ice has already started. When I took a break earlier, I took a look just to be sure. And I feel like some of it's starting. Ooh, I can get the heart down here while I'm here. Nice. Yes! Let's go. Yeah, even Gilder didn't make it today. Gilder's car went out, so I hope Gilder's gonna be safe. I've been thinking about him. Aw, Biggie, the squirrel. Yeah, I hope it doesn't end up too bad for us either. We shall see. It's not looking great, if I'm being honest. Kind of taking my Zelda 1 route for beginners here because it's YOLO. I can do whatever the hell I want. Oth, by the way, I might do Legend of Doom for YOLO. It's been so long since I've done Legend of Doom, but I freaking love Legend of Doom. I love Legend of Doom, yeah. I thought about learning Legend of Doom for GDQ at some point. That's something I feel like GDQ needs to have is Legend of Doom. Might do like a glitchless run of it. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll learn Legend of Doom for like a Fatale first. That's what I usually do with stuff, is I'll learn it for like a Fatale marathon and then take it to GDQ if I feel good about how it went. I like collecting a ton of keys here so I don't have to do it in a ton of rooms in future dungeons. Oh, Oth, I finally beat Streets of Rage 2 for my first time. It wasn't YOLO'd, but I did finish the game for my first ever time. I've never beaten the game before. So that was cool to kind of see the ending of the game. I had like 1 life left on my last continue, but that last series, the last 2 stages is brutal. All right, good stuff. All right, everyone look away. Boom, boom. All right, let's get some secrets to everybody's going here. We have to buy a bunch of stuff. I mean, I can do level 4 without a candle. I can do most labyrinths without a candle. It's not the issue per se. One of the candles pays for themselves in the Dead Woods. And in Candle Row, actually, now that I think about it. And go around and get Betty as well. And Los Papeles. I think I'm gonna get this instead of Red Ring in 9, just to cut down on some stuff. Xwater had a lot of fun with the casino in his first playthrough of this. Okay, can we... Thank you. I think there's another 30 spot or 10 spot here. I'm racing my dinner to be done right now. That is what I'm speedrunning against. I'm speedrunning dinner percent. It's a secret to everybody. I'm actually thinking, you know what I should do real quick? After I get Betty, it'd be a little risky, but I'm trying to think, is there any good use to me having the recorder early? I could get into 7 earlier, which would get me... it would get me into 7 early, which would get me... after I get ladder, I could get red candle, I guess. Oh, why not? Let's be a little adventurous. I can always leave the dungeon if it gets that bad. Although I won't be able to obey it. Sure, we'll go get recorder early. Like to get this early. Now don't take this route if you're uncomfortable with blue dark nuts. Me, I have my good days and bad days with dark nuts. There we go. With like full health against them. Yeah, this is like the non-Z-Man route. Ah, shit. Okay. Now there's a couple strategies you can take here. You can take the clip if you want to. All this is gonna do is get me an early trying to remember. This is gonna give me an early level 7 win, plus a free candle. That's all this is gonna do for me. Look at that shit. There we go. Unfortunately, because we're taking a no obey, we have to kind of just get ourselves out of this dungeon now. Because we can't go further without a ladder. You know, as is tradition. There we go. Let's see if we can get some bombs. And on our way to 3... we're gonna go get, blue ring. There we go. So I go back to 1. Well, not into 1, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna kill a bunch of enemies and hopefully we get up to... I think we need 8 more rupees. So again, I should have grabbed that other rupee. Here we go. No problem. Now we go buy blue ring. We'll go into 3 after that. I will want more rupees for, I guess bait would be something we want to get early, but we have, actually we won't have the secret to everybody here because we need the hundo spot for it. Alright, so blue ring is up here. There we go. And again, I would only do this for YOLO. I wouldn't do it too much for like if you're doing an actual speed run. This is like my, we're gonna be efficient but also not die route that we're just kind of making up on the spot. So now we're gonna make a break for level 3. Where we have the pack of hot dogs waiting for us. Nice bomb drop. I never realized the moblins are stronger than one Betty swing till now, but I guess that makes sense because it takes 3 wooden swings. They have 3 health. All right, into 3 I go. Normally this is the first dungeon you do if you're in a speed run. Normally this is the first dungeon. Again, we're looking to get 60 rupees for the bait. We get the bait, we can full clear 7 while we're here. Because I think 7 only has a dig dogger. I don't remember 7 having a goma in it, so. Actually, I'm gonna leave that be because that's only a bomb drop there. We already have max bombs for now. Go get the key from here. Hey, that's a good clock right there. I don't know if there's a key in here though, or bombs. Well, there's both now if one exists. That's just bombs, okay. I should have remembered that from lax runs. Okay, here's the pack of hot dogs. That was a very well-timed clock. Ha ha ha. I appreciate it though. Alright, so now we're just gonna go finish the dungeon. I'm gonna go fight Manhandler. Honestly, not bad. I'll take it. Alright, look away. Alright, now we're gonna go do level 7. I just need to buy bait. Which I still do not actually know. We'll go do 4 and then 7 since I don't have enough bait money yet. I can do 4 without a candle. It was 60 rupees for the bait. So hopefully we kill enough enemies to make that worth our while there. There we go, that's a good start. Alright. I don't know if there's anything in this room. This is the room where I always think there's stuff in and then it isn't. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I don't think there's a drop in here either, but I will take the 10th enemy gets the bomb and or bomb drop. Who knows which one it is there. Okay, gels are good. I guess those would be Zols, technically. All right. I think I will attempt a ladder clip today. I'm feeling a little saucy. It took X-Water forever to see the NSC part of this room, by the way, Biggie. Gotcha. All right, 10 more rupees to go. And of course, sub 30 minutes, but to be accepted, or to be expected in vanilla. There's our ladder. So yeah, we're gonna ladder clip in the tea room. Actually, I think I prefer east to west ladder clipping, so we're gonna do east west. Come on. Come on, Sky, you can do this. Sometimes it takes me a minute or two. Do I have to do this? No, but I enjoy doing this. Especially if this is in my YOLO VOD, I'd like to be able to demonstrate a ladder clip here, even though I'm having a hell of a time with it today. I'm too far on the ladder. Gotcha. Come on, Sky. My ladder flicks are not as good today as they could be. Halfway on the ladder. Now that should have counted, damn. There's a few that should be counting here. Hey, Fran. How you doing? Let's get rid of that. Maybe that's distracting me. Would not surprise me. There's a few of these that have been questionable. Yeah, this controller and I usually get along on these, but damn, today I'm having a time with it. I'll give it a minute or two more of attempts and then I'll just take the long way home. I prefer not to, though. No, Sky. Oh, that's funny. I already used the bomb, so now I gotta get it, right? That should have been it on the north-south one. I think I'm getting ripped off a couple times here. Nah? Okay. I gotta play randomizer again if this is the case. I should not be messing this up this much. Yeah, we got the storm coming up too, Fran. I do not like it. Come on. Some of these are getting a little too particular. Like right there, that was a perfect input. I don't understand why the game wouldn't give that to me. So, Vicky, do you do the flick or the single input here? This game does not want to give me my ladder clip today, and it makes me sad. All right. You win today, game. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I have to use an extra key here, though, which kind of sucks. Yeah, all that just for that, right? Oh, right. Okay, well, that's kind of worth it alone to still do that. I don't know, Farhan. No, normal winter day in Buffalo doesn't have that much ice, if I'm being honest. Come on. Alright, that ladder clip, or lack thereof, took me a little longer than I wanted to. That's fine. I can go get the bait now and do 7. I think I know how I want to do this kind of wacky route I've been doing, though. Come on. Hello. I think this is the first time I've tried to do 7 this early, so we'll see what happens. This dungeon's not hard by any means. This is just different for me. I hate bubbles right now. I gotta go feed the... Alright, move. Thank you. Alright, grumble, grumble. We're gonna go get red candle from here. Let's see, I'm block clip really well today. It's just the ladder clip that's giving me a time. Should be fine here with Betty Blue and Aquamenus. Gonna do this. See if I can get any more hearts and or bombs. Nope. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go over to the coast using the thing. I gotta get the secret to everybody first, though. There's a hundo spot right here. Although I might try to take out some of these moblins first and get some bombs. Thank you. Oh, actually, I need flute. Alright, so I need to go to 2. I'm gonna go buy arrows. Arrows and get the coast heart. Now, if I was good at World Wrap, I would definitely get that. Bombs. 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 Bombs! Alright, cool. Get the arrows. Might as well get the rest of 5 while I'm here as well. Yeah, I'm already up here. I might as well go to 5. And 5's not gonna take me long at all. I technically could take on 8, but I don't know if I want to without the magical sword. Plus I have flute. I can flute back to 2. But I'm right here for 5. I might as well. Is this a Chevy room? Felt like it. Yes, there we go. I'm like, there's gotta be another like generic key somewhere. Up here. Grab that. Hi, bunnies. I'll have to probably kill some amount of bunnies and 8. I think this is a key room, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There's a few rooms in 8 that are kind of a nightmare if you don't want to kill bunnies. Like, we don't have to kill these, for instance. Alright, cool. Three. Okay, so now we're back here and go get magical sword. And, infiltrate Uncle Wizzy's clubhouse. Now again, if you're good at screen scrolling here, you can forgo this. But for what I've been doing today, I don't trust myself. So we're just gonna take this route. What kind of controller? I use a PS5 controller. Normally I don't have any issues screen scrolling on it or ladder clipping. It's just today. Probably because I just got done playing Streets of Rage 2. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Yup. All right, Wizzy's Clubhouse. I think there's a key in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not even gonna bother with the magic wand this time. We'll just take the short route. I thought that was only a compass, damn it. I think I need 68 if I want to buy a red potion, by the way. I think it's 68 for a red potion. White off? Alright. Well, that should be all it takes me to finish this. Ah, shit. Just because I'm good at this game, I can't get cocky around the wizards. They still suck. Alright. So here, then we're gonna go in here and go down. There we go, even got the key there. That was some confidence. So this is a side river room, an east-west river room. Or sorry, north-south river room. Okay, legitimately, I forgot you had to kill wizards in this room. I think that's the last mandatory wizard room, I think. At least in this dungeon. Yep, this is a key door. Cool. All right, we just have 8. Yeah, that was a pretty decent 6. So now we flew back to 2 to go to 8. Yeah, we still need to get 10 more reviews. All right, going to 8. And again, we're just going straight for the boss here. We will have to deal with Blue Lagoon, but Blue Lagoon's really not too bad here. Let's scoot past the Manhandla. This is Blue Lagoon 1. It only takes 2 with the magical swords, so really not as bad. That should get us most of the way to our potion that I want for 9. This is Blue Lagoon 2. Okay. Trying to remember what the prize was in here. Bombs. Alright, well that was kind of a zero-sum game. Alright, this is gonna be bunnies. I'll try to not hurt the bunnies, okay? There you go! Unharmed bunnies. You're welcome. This is just gonna be first quest for today because my dinner's almost ready. There will be a first and second though, yeah. We're just doing easy mode today. One more rupee will get me this. If I go one screen off to the right of 9, I'll be able to buy a potion. I don't need this, but it's still fun to get all the hearts. Actually, I'm gonna need more than that because I'm gonna need rupees to defeat Ganon. Well, 1 to defeat Ganon. There we go. Could have taken a free potion there, but eh. I'm gonna be fighting Ganon with Blue Ring and on a YOLO, so. Now we go up towards Spectacle Rock. There we go, there's enough to kill the beast. We still have to, I would like to get, I don't need this potion, but you know, again, it's a YOLO attempt and all, so. I like maximizing my chances. Still got a chance for even for sub 1. But I gotta go get silver arrows in here, which kind of sucks. I'll probably be able to clear this though in under an hour. No bunnies were harmed, that's right. Alright. Alright, I have to remember to get silvers. I know exactly where they are, though. They're underneath the second Patra. Well, underneath the stairs, second Patra, up two from there. Alright, let's see if I can remember where I'm going here. My vanilla 9 has gotten much better. But I don't want to jinx myself. Alright, this is gonna be likes. If I kill y'all, do I get a key? No. Okay. Yeah, because E1M1 actually does utilize Vanilla 9. That's a good point. Alright, Patra. We're gonna just kind of move past them. Go to the next room. This is Wizrobes, yeah. Okay. Here's the reason why I grabbed that potion. It wasn't for Ganon, it was for the Wizrobes. Alright, so gels. Or Zols, rather. Alright, and then keep going this way. Bats. I don't know if there's a key here, but it would be nice to know if there is. Nope. But that's more arrows at least. Okay, so this is the Patra. I normally can clip past this, but since I've already taken so many hits from the Wizrobes and there is a room of Wizrobes guarding the Silver Arrow, we're just gonna take care of this Alright, so this is to get the silver arrow. Okay, we're good. Alright, silver arrow. I used to get lost for some reason going to the silver arrow. That always feels so good when you can clip through those rooms. That kind of makes up for the ladder. Okay, this is like Wizzies. Oh no, wait. This is the wizard room. That'll be helpful for the other room. This is another wizard room. They really seem to like the wizards. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. This is gonna be the room that looks like a dead end but isn't. I'll just top off before Ganon just to make sure. I'll actually top off probably at this patcher room. Come on, Sky. There we go. I will eventually do second quest. Today I don't have too much time to do this. My dinner's ready, so I'm just gonna do what I would consider easy mode today. And then we'll do first quest plus second quest another time. Probably only needed one potion for this. I think the red was probably a little overkill. Alright, now it's pig time. I just wanted to do a low-hanging fruit YOLO today. Good to have a W before the storm, you know? I do hope everybody stays safe, though. If I still have power and internet, I will be streaming tomorrow for much longer. That was a really clean Ganon fight, for what it's worth. There we go. Even sub 55 to boot on the YOLO route. It's gonna flash. Please look away. That was a really clean 9 in general, other than having to drink the potion. There you go. There's the 0 death run, at least for first quest. We'll do first plus second at some point. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. No, Zelda 1 doesn't take me long at all. Zelda 1's pretty short for me. Alright, that was a single attempt Zelda 1. It would have been, for me at least, kind of if I couldn't do it on one attempt given my experience with this game. So I decided to take a slightly different route today for fun. But yeah, if you enjoyed what you saw, please do drop a follow. I am here most nights. Hopefully that storm doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Still going for the 70-30 on Purple app, so I think we're 165, and most of my subs come at the end of the month. So again, if you know someone interested in critter emotes on the Purple app, please let me know. I am going to take care of the... I'm going to cut on both YouTube